Get ready.
Skybot.
Right, well, hello guys, and welcome to my review of Mulan. Just thought I'd do a live review, really, more than a pre-record, because I was going to do a pre-recorded review, and then we were going to do this Q&A, but I thought, kill two birds with one stone. Sorry, it's just a saying. No birds would be killed. But yeah, I'm gonna just talk about what I thought of the movie, and then also try and give you as much information as I can about Disney Plus and ordering it, and when it's free and things like that. So the chat is open all evening. Well, for as long as I'm on here. I'm going to be here for about 30 minutes. Don't hesitate to ask a question. If I've already answered it, but you're only just tuning in, then just ask. I will be saying that a few times within the next half an hour, 45 minutes, however long I'm going to be on here for. So we do have some lovely images from the movie accompanying me on the stream. So you do not have to look at my face all the time. You can have a look at some stills from Mulan. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about the film, really, what I thought about it. Now, first, what I'm going to say is this is not a live action version of Mulan that you think it's going to be. It's like with Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella and all those ones, it's like it was pretty much very, very, very similar to the cartoon with a bit of changes here and there. They had the songs and things like that. Did they have them in Cinderella? I haven't watched all of the film, so I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. Beauty and the Beast, Lady and the Tramp, they have songs in them. They might not have the exact same songs, but it's still that. Now, with Mulan, it is its own story. So they do actually open with it's something along the lines of, this is my tale of Mulan. So telling you it is different to the cartoon. Now, I love the cartoon. It's got some fantastic songs in it. So when they were doing all these live actions, I am a bit like, oh no, stop doing these live actions. But this I found was different because they didn't have the songs in it. So for me, that's better. It's like it's its own movie, and it's not really suitable for young kids. I will say that it's not suitable for young kids, mainly because there's quite a bit of violence in it, because there's quite a lot of battle scenes in it, and you see Mulan killing people, whereas you don't really get to see that in the cartoon, for obvious reasons. So it is a 12 plus film, and that in the UK. So I do believe that would be PG-13 in America. So yeah, with the hello. Oh, hi to Prototype AQ Blacklist. Thank you very much for joining me. As I said earlier, feel free to ask any questions. I will answer them as I go along. But at the moment, just reviewing the film. And yeah, I did enjoy it, to be honest. I know a lot of people don't believe it is true to Chinese culture. Now, I'm not 100 on Chinese culture, so it's like I can't really comment on that, but I do believe it is quite a nice film in that way, because they do have some of the pillars of virtues and stuff like that in it. Now, going back to songs, it's like I said, the songs aren't in it, apart from Reflections is in the end credits, so you do have that. And also, we'll be going on to the Disney Plus website in a moment, and I'll show you some of the extras there, and you do see some other things on that. But it is really cool. They do have quite this this Oriental style music. And not apologies that I can't get the right terminology, but that kind of pan pipes and what's the instrument? I don't know. I need some musical people with me. But yeah, it's got that feel of music to it, but it's a twist. You do have the songs from the cartoon just to pay homage really to the cartoon. So when you have the training scene, you do have a little bit of the Make a Man Out of You on there, and the matchmaker scene, it's they've got that music on there as well. But also, it's not just the music that gives you little Easter eggs and things. There will be lines of dialogue, like when the commander says, "You must be swift as a." I can't remember the lines, but yeah, from Make a Man Out of You is some of the lines there. It's not like in your face, obvious type thing, but it's like when they say, you go, I see what you did there. Yeah, that's cool. And obviously they say, I will bring honor to us all, because that was the song. So yeah, it's just little things. Oh, and that picture just popped up of her in her makeup and everything. So I did like that. A lot of people don't like the fact that Mushu, Mulan reason wasn't that good in my opinion, says Movie Blocks Productions, AK. Swift as a coursing river, that's what it was. Yes, thank you very much. I am ashamed of myself for not remembering that line. But yeah, it's like, I know a lot of people did not like it, but I really did. I took it off from the. I just separated myself from the original Disney cartoon, and yeah, I enjoyed it that way then. But what were we saying? What were we talking about? What were we talking about before I I read that comment? Prototype says, I'm gonna watch the movie soon, and I think it's gonna be beautiful and a cool movie. To me, it was a beautiful movie. It's like the colors were very vibrant. The actions were pretty cool as well. It's like it kind of had that feel of an Eastern fantasy style film, but more obviously westernized. So yeah, that's the thing. Oh, that's it. Mushu we were going to talk about, because I love Chinese fighting movies. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, well, they apparently people who do like the martial arts films do actually like it. It really was beautiful. Yeah, so see, it's like so people who even didn't like it do say that it was a beautiful film. beautiful. So Mushu, let's talk about Mushu. A lot of people didn't like the fact that there was no Mushu. So obviously Mushu was the dragon. I love dragons, so I was a bit like, but they brought in the phoenix as the guardian spirit. In my honest opinion, it's not really a spoiler because it doesn't really add much to the film, and that's what I'm saying. The Phoenix didn't really add that much to the film, but I think it was just them trying to go, oh yeah, we got your animal character to go with you there. But yeah, it's like, but some of the scenes, like the matchmaking scene in the cartoon, they had a little cricket type thing, or a little bug, and that caused havoc. And in this one, they had a little spider, so it was little tiny homage to different things like that. Excuse me. So yeah, that is pretty much. I don't really want to go into too much detail, but the villains were pretty good. I do like the female villain that is in it, and the story a little bit there. So that was pretty cool. And why can she turn into an owl and stuff in the trailer? It's because of chi, so magic. So I quite like that. So we're going into the fantasy world, which yeah, I think is neat. Is like, yes, you don't have talking animals, but you have this magic, so it's bringing a different kind of magic. And like I said right at the start of the film, it does say, this is my tale of Mulan. So it pretty much goes, yep. But then, excuse me, but yeah, let's have a look what the comments say. So Movie Block says, I wish they didn't put the Phoenix in the film because it didn't help Mulan at all. Exactly. I totally agree with that comment. It didn't really add any substance to it. It kind of made me feel like she's seeing things because that's pretty much what it was. What else did we both said? What I don't get is when Mulan was with the matchmaker and the matchmaker got scared and kicked the table up. So I mean, why did the matchmaker get mad at Mulan? I suppose I think it again it's like trying to pay homage to the cartoon, where obviously it didn't really go according to plan. If I remember right, in the cartoon, the matchmaker didn't really react to something. It was like it's just the tea went over her head or something like that. I'm gonna have to watch the film again. I'm gonna have to watch the cartoon film again. Prototype says the witch. Yes, the witch. So they do call her the witch in it, but also in the film, it's a little tiny spoiler, but not too much. They are called warriors, but because she's a woman, and women can't be warriors apparently, so they call her a witch. Movie Blocks also says, I do think this was much better than the other Disney remakes besides Jungle Book and Cinderella. It was new and did some cool stuff. It wasn't a carbon copy and it seemed like they really tried. Exactly, yes. So even though you didn't fully enjoy the film, as you said later up there, you still can appreciate it. And what we gotta respect with this film is it did cost over $200 million to make, and with COVID they've been screwed over really with bringing it out in theaters and stuff like that, but we'll talk about that in a moment. We're just going to keep on to the review first before we go into any of the questions and stuff like that really. But yeah, it's like I thought it was a really great film. It's like I'm very skeptical of all these live action films. It's like, why are you doing it? Just carry on, make a new live action film or something like that. But then also another part of me is going, make Treasure Planet, make Atlantis and stuff like that as a live action. So yeah. Okay, let's have a look at so many things. So Emerald says, how similar is it to the animated film? It's not massively similar. It's the similar story of Mulan. She pretends to be a man to take her father's place in the army because her father is quite ill. So she does that. And she's trying to save China. That is pretty much where the similarities really end. You've got some characters that are very similar to the ones in the animated film, so the overall premise is the same, but the substance into it is different. Movie Block says, not very, you have some homages, but it's still very different. Yeah, so there we go. Geez, that's much. Yeah, it is a lot of money. So, yeah. So it's like, it's what you want it to be, really. It's like, do you want it to be a carbon copy? Or do you want it to be its own thing? I wanted it to be its own thing. It was its own thing. I liked it. I'm glad I paid for it. But yeah, so let's go on to that a little bit now. I think that is my overall view. It's like the acting in it was fantastic. It's like I don't actually have the actress's name. I should have prepared it a little bit better. But the Mulan actress, she was perfect. She was fantastic, and even down to the things where she's trying to hide being a woman. That was really good because it's like the bit when they're lying in bed and there's like three to a bed, and one of them goes to put his arm over her, and she like puts her hands up like that to obviously not have his hand on her chest. So it is pretty good. May you please use. That looks like lemons. Sorry, I don't have my glasses, so I'm gonna have to be like, yeah, you guys, if you ever see my videos, you'll never see me wearing glasses. I should actually wear glasses for doing things like this, but oh well. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit now about Disney Plus. I've already mentioned it cost $200 million to actually make, so that's quite a lot of money, and obviously they would have made a lot more money bringing it out in theaters, in movie cinemas, and whatever you want to call it. The Pictures is a local name for it. So yeah, they would have made a lot more money at the box office. So why did they bring it to Disney Plus? Obviously, with COVID, they felt that was the best option, but also is to test out the whole, can they do it on Disney Plus as their platform? Now, in the US, it is $30 or $29.99, and in the UK, it is £19.99. So yeah, it is a little bit expensive, but what they're basing it off is the price of a family of 4 going to the cinema. Now, locally, in South Wales, mainly in the Cardiff and the Valleys areas, going to the cinema costs roughly about £5 or £6 to get a ticket. That is on certain times and things like that. So a family of 4 would cost roughly around £20. Now, if you think about it, when you go to the cinema and you get your snacks and things like that, you are like spending. It's like if it's like a tenner, what is it? Something like that for a bucket of popcorn, where you can go to a local shop and pick them up for £1, or even less than that. So that is, it's expensive, but it's not expensive. But then you got, do you want to watch it on your TV, or do you want to watch it in the cinema? Now, watching in the cinema is a far better experience, in my opinion. But with the world as it is at the moment, I don't feel comfortable going to a movie theater to watch a film at the moment. So yeah, this was the way to go for me. And saying that, I do not want them to do it with every single Disney film. I'm just going to say that now. I will not be paying £20 for every Disney film. Now, I've paid £20 for it, or £19.99. I have that now forever. As long as I have an active subscription to Disney Plus, so you still have to have your Disney Plus subscription, but I do have that forever. Now, flipping the coin again. When is it free for Disney Plus subscribers? Now, that has been announced as December this year. So it's not very long time to wait, really. So it's like, I'm glad I did pay it, because working in the media industry myself, I know how crucial it is for people to put money into it. And like I said, 200 million is a lot of money to spend on a film. So they need to try and claw back as much money as they can. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to get subscription money as well as the Premier Access money. Whether they will release it in cinema, that is another question. Because obviously when things start to get back to normal, maybe they will do a limited release in movie theaters. Now, that would be a good move, in my opinion. So people who are they do want to see it, but they don't want to watch. They don't want to pay £20 to watch it, or $30 to watch it on their TV screens. It's like maybe they will do that. I think that's a good idea. Whether they will do it is another thing coming. So obviously they got Black Widow coming up, and I hope that they don't do the same. But saying that again, it's November, and in the UK, our COVID cases have increased again. So we're going back up. So whether the cinemas will be open in November is another thing. At the moment, it is due out the day before my birthday. So that would be a brilliant birthday treat, to go to the cinema to watch Black Widow. But we're not talking about that. We are talking about Mulan. So, yes, that is pretty much it, guys. I am going to go and take you into Disney Plus now, onto the website. I do want to watch this Earth to Ned. That looks pretty good. But yeah, we're going to go into Mulan a second. It's going to be a little bit laggy because I am streaming this at the moment. But we're going to click into the Mulan. Now, a way to when you buy in it, I bought it using my phone and the app on my phone. I could have done it on the laptop as well. Not too sure about game consoles, how you go about doing that, but I know for a fact that on smart TVs you cannot buy it directly on there. You have to go into the app or onto your laptop to buy that, and it is literally, when you go into there, you just click on it, and it takes you to a payment window. Mine asked me for either Google Pay, because I've got a Android device. This is my Mass Effect background. So I've got an Android device, so it asked me to either do Google Pay, but then I chose PayPal. So I went through that. So it doesn't affect your Disney subscription pack or how you paid for that there. So, but then when you come onto it, then you got premium access. You have premium access to this movie. Requires an active Disney Plus subscription. So it's got more info there. But I'll leave you guys have a look at that in your own time. So it's disneyplus.com/Mulan info. All right. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at what else is on here. So you got the trailer, and then that button wouldn't be there if you haven't got it. It'll just be the trailer button and the little plus for your watch list. So you have the suggested thing, and you have your details, but we're going to go into extras. They do have a little bit of extras. So you have the trailer, as obviously. Then you have this song, Loyal, Brave, True. On here as well, by Christina Aguilera in English, and she also does it in Spanish. And you have the lyric video, so you can do a little bit of a sing-along to it. And you have Reflections 2020 concept video. So there you go, you got Reflections in there. I think that is the version that is in the credits of the film. So you do have one of the songs from Mulan playing on there. Then you have Reflections lyric video. You have Reflections in Mandarin. Now that I am quite interested to actually watch that one. It's like, I don't speak Mandarin myself, but I do find it a beautiful language to hear, to listen to. So that song must be beautiful with Mandarin. And then you have A Girl Worth Fighting For. So that's a little bit of a behind the scenes. So learn how actress, there's her name. Oh, I can't pronounce. I'm not going to try it because I don't want to butcher it. I'll learn it and then I'll say it again another time. And her co-stars bonded over training for their roles as they learned to ride, fight, and do stunts. Oh, so they did their stunts as well. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. A Tale of Many. So you got another behind the scenes there. Explore the legendary history of Mulan and how Disney's modern reimagining brings the story to life in a new way. So there you go. It's a new way. It's not the cartoon. But yeah, you've got a few little shorts on there, which is good. I do believe you can watch that if you haven't bought the premium access, so you can have a little bit of snippets on there. And also on the YouTube channel, they do have a few little featurettes on there as well. So if you just want to Google Disney or search for Disney on YouTube, and it'll come up on there. I think it's youtube.com/Disney's shows. I don't know why it says Disney SS Ho. How, whatever. But there you go. Yeah, so let's go back to this screen then. I can go back to the chat room with you guys. There you go. Hi, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about it, really. I did like it. Now, many of you have asked me, should you get it? Now, I think you should make up your own mind. It's quite a bit of money just for something you're going to watch once now and then. So it's like, I will watch it again because I did enjoy it, but I won't watch it for a few weeks' time. Saying that, it could even be December that I watch it again, and it'll be free then. So you're pretty much paying for it's how I'm seeing it is I've bought the Blu-ray because I will probably keep my Disney Plus subscription for eternity, almost. But yeah, it's like, that's how I'm seeing it. I've bought the DVD of Mulan, so I've helped fund that in a very minute way. It's like, what is £20 compared to 200 million? Fraction, like minute fraction. But yeah, so that is pretty much my opinion. It's like, if you like action films that aren't too bloody and gory, well, there's no blood and gore in this at all, but it's got a bit of fighting scenes in it and things. It's got a little bit of magic that isn't like I'm gonna make magic now. It's like the biggest magic thing of it really is her turning the witch turning into the birds, but you have other things where these chi people, they can do lots of awesome things whilst they're fighting, but it's not like magic-y. It's just like, it looks like really good skills. So it's like, yeah, chi. It's chi. Yeah, I wish I had chi. Chi would be cool. Yeah, so it's not like little baby Yoda back there who's puts his hand up and does things. I think that is it. So, unless anybody else has got any questions in the chat, I do believe that is it. So, thanks very much for everyone for watching and for everyone for commenting and giving me their views as well. It's been great to know other people's opinions on it, really. So every Wednesday we do a Disney Plus video, unless the first of the month is around that time, and then we'll do a what's coming on that month to Disney Plus. So this week we are going to, what are we doing? We're going back to the Disney eras, and it's the Bronze era this Wednesday I'll be talking about. And also, what else we got this week? Let's just have a think. I know Johnny VR on our gaming channel, which is youtube.com/Skybot Gaming. He's playing Marvel's Avengers at the moment. He's also got his VR video on Wednesday as well on that channel. We got Fallout Friday also. What haven't we got coming up? It's like there's lots of Doctor Who things coming, because Johnny is doing the reviews of all the different Time Lord Victorious items, so make sure you to have a look at those. Every Monday we do geeky videos of some sort, so whether it's a review on Mulan, or last night we did a geeky quiz show podcast, so make sure you check that out. It was a bit of fun once we've sorted out the technology, because I can't stream 3 cameras and do the stream at the same time. My internet just wouldn't allow it, but one-on-one we're fine. So yeah, we got that, and we got the Road to PS5 video coming next week, and then Johnny's got a Doctor Who video coming the week after. So we have got lots coming, and also next month we have something very, very special. Me and Johnny VR have been working on a project over the summer. It's a lot of work, and we think it's paid off, and we can't wait for you guys to watch it. So there is a trailer coming up for this project very soon. I do believe it is the 23rd of September, so keep an eye out for that. It's only a little tiny trailer, but it'll give you a little inkling of what project is to come. So yes, there doesn't seem to be any more questions in the chat, so thank you very much for watching. And I keep on looking at this screen, so sorry I'm not looking at you guys so much. I keep on looking at this screen because it's got all these stills of Mulan, and you can see there, it is a beautiful film. Everything from the costumes to the makeup to the sets, it is fantastic, and Disney have outdone themselves there. It's kind of got a little bit of Prince of Persia feel as well to some of the sets. And now I wasn't overly fond of that film, but the actual sets and the costumes were amazing. So yeah, that is that. So guys, if you're watching this post live, just pop a comment down there, letting me know what you feel about it. Please don't try to be too negative to other people. Okay, so just be mindful that other people have different opinions other than yours. It's like some people will enjoy it, some people will hate it. But let's just all be civil and just let's have a chat about it. If you have seen it, I know a lot of people are boycotting it. They don't want to watch it and things like that, which is fair enough. But I will. It's like I'm a big Disney lover. I love the cartoon film of Mulan. I wanted to see a different version of it. I got that, and yeah, I will always try and support the media industry however I can, because I am part of it, like I said. So yeah, that is it, and I'm gonna leave you guys with that. So we're gonna go to my little outro, which was the intro as well. But thank you guys. It means the world to us. Oh, also, if you can see on down there, if you'd like to support us, then you can send us a tip, which is literally £2 on coffee.com/Skybot film. And that's just to help us to get some better equipment, and to be able to get these review videos out to you quicker, as well, because it does take a lot of time doing some of these videos. That's why I've done a live today, because it's quicker and easier to do, but sometimes we have to do things differently, and it does cost money for us sometimes. But thank you everyone who supports us. Thank you guys for watching, for commenting, for keeping me company on this Monday evening. And yes, I'm going to stop there. So until next time, I guess.
Get ready.